only to Sam, or have you spoken to Al? And
No.
I asked that in terms of, I'd like you to clarify, because you've been pointed towards Al Haymon in the past, but I would like you to remind us what problems, if any, you did have with him, because a lot of people aren't going to understand why you're dealing with someone who you had spoken pointedly against. So I want everyone to know expressly.
Well, we had spoken in the past, but it was it didn't work out, you know. But that was more me reaching out to them. This time, they reached out to me, you know, and it kind of surprised me because, like I said, I mean, I thought that I was kind of done, and I wasn't really looking to fighting or anything. And they reached out to me and kind of gave me that outline. I've spoken only to Sam thus far, but I've had positive conversations with Sam, and I've spoken to Sam very often. You know, at one point we were speaking every day for a while, you know. So you know. It was an outline that was given to me that, to me, means I can make more money and I can have the bigger fights. You know, I think the complaints about Al Haymon are more from the side that when you're not with him, you're kind of fighting that uphill battle. You know? When you're with Team Haymon, it makes it easier. It takes kind of less pressure on puts less pressure on the fighter. You can just focus on training and being at your best, and everything else will be handled. And
so it wasn't a problem with Al.
It wasn't a problem with Al. It was more a problem with the politics and the circumstances and the way it is. You know, it's a situation where I think it's, you know, back in the day. I'll give you an example. Back in the day, Don King used to make everybody the money, but Don King used to steal a lot of money from people. You know, the fighters would make money with Don King. They kind of had to go with Don King, but nobody was happy with Don King. I think the difference with Al Haymon and Don King is that Al Haymon, all his fighters are happy with him. I mean, nobody's snickering behind his back that they're with him. Nobody's complaining that they signed with him once they're with him. Everybody winds up being happy. So at the end of the day, what you really would actually like to see, for all fighters' sake, is everybody to be able to be with the guy. But unfortunately, you can't have that, you know, because then you know, it seems like his fighters get treated the way they should, and a lot of times other fighters don't, you know. So it's more you're battling to be treated right, and if you can get with a guy like that, you get the correct treatment.
Stay down a little bit, please.